it just came out on that video. So, I know. It was super exciting. Oh my god, there's more than enough time. Yeah, for a bunch of boys. Yeah, there's more than enough time. I think perfect.
Test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tonight's hockey game between Providence and Hopkins, the Royals, here at the PAV. Be getting underway shortly as the ice is being resurfaced. Both teams have been out for their warm-up and are getting final instructions from their coaches.
All right, I'm gonna turn this off. I guess I gotta click it. Okay, scoreboard and everything. Perfect. And we're gonna get an iPad. So you have to be like. All right. Yeah, you're live.
Good evening and welcome, everyone. And we are just about set to get underway as the Royals are out on the ice. Here come the Lions of Providence. as they are setting the stage here tonight for what should be a good high school hockey game. Providence comes in tonight with a record of 8-12-1. Hopkins 6-13-2. We are just about set here to have opening introductions. It was senior night earlier here tonight, so we'll turn things over to the PA and we'll get things underway here shortly.
For tonight's starting lineups, starting with the Providence Academy Lions, number 4, defenseman George Wayman. Starting at the other D, number 22, Charlie Peterson. At one wing, number 7, James Smith. At the other wing, number 16, Brock Jameson. Starting at center tonight, number 37, Delphin Cruz. In nets for the Lions, number 30, Joshua Koski. Starting for the Hopkins Royals, one defenseman, number 8, Will Nelson. The other defenseman, number 14, David Peterson. At forward, number 12, Matt Stacey. The other forward, number 4, Jacob Renier. Also playing forward, number 13, Dominic Valentini. Starting in next for the Royals, number 1, Zach Haley. The Royals are coached by David Bachman, and the Lions are coached by Hal Turks. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem by the Hopkins a cappella group, Midori.
National anthem, and we are set to get going here. In goal tonight, starting for Providence, will be Joshua Koski. Koski in net for Providence. He is a junior. He has had most of the play so far this year. He's been in 18 of the 21 games, or excuse me, 18, that's it, of the 21 games for Providence. In net for Hopkins, Zach Hayes, per usual. Zach with goals against average of 3.24, save percentage of 91%. Providence last night was in action. This, of course, is a makeup game, so this has kind of been snuck in between the schedule. Providence playing their second game after playing last night, and Hopkins was going to get 2 in a row as they're playing tomorrow up in St. Michael. Rainier and Cruz to face off, and we are underway. Ooh, Valentini taken down as the puck gets knocked into the Providence net, or end. Peterson will fetch it, and the Lions will skate it out. Back there, David Peterson. Cruz takes him into the board. Valentini over there trying to flip it out. And the puck clears to center, but gone. Sent right back in, but sent in offsides there by Charlie Peterson. Stacey staying out there. He'll be between Zach Peterson, and I believe that's Lewis. That is not. That was Landshut over there as the puck now comes out, sent back in, and now Providence toward the center of the net with a shot on net. Oh, big save there by Hayes as Mogini with the shot, and Hayes got a glove on that. Just underway, 16:04 remaining. Providence wins the draw. They'll send one toward net. That one's turned away by Hayes. Back there is Greeley for Hopkins. Oh, the puck pops out in front. Backhand try. That one there by Voss and turned away by Hayes. There's the shot from the point by Reller and gloved by Hayes. Hopkins having a little challenge here getting the puck out of their own end to begin the game. Both sides will switch. Valentini to draw against Doucette. Dominic wins the draw, gets it to Michael Gretsch, who's back on defense. Michael will look to skate it out and does to DiGiulio. DiGiulio flips it ahead to Rainier. Jacob kicks it out in front. Oh, right. Caught there near the post. Koski, the goaltender for Providence, making that stop. Draw one by Hopkins. DiGiulio gets a shot, but that never got to the net. Tried to flip it out there by Rainier. And still maintaining control in the end is Hopkins. Puck shot around. DiGiulio hit hard over there, but the puck does emerge. And back there is Will Nelson. He flips it back in. Hopkins looking to change, as is Providence. Skating back there is Peterson. Junior defenseman. He'll shoot it in, but he didn't reach the center line, so we'll have an offsides. Just underway, 14:50 remaining in the first period. We are scoreless. Stacey, Zach Peterson, and Landshut out there for Hopkins. Draw one by Matt. Zach Peterson's shot goes wide. Looked like that got tipped. Puck gets sent back in there by David Peterson, one of the seniors tonight, being honored before the game. And Hopkins keeping Providence kind of bundled up here in their own end. Landshut kicks it in. But now Providence will skate it out. Here comes James Smith, and he kicks it in. Smith, just a sophomore. Puck over on the far side. Nobody really in control. Now Providence has it. Puck out in front. Oh, decent chance there, but they just missed. Oh, shot tipped in front. Hayes with a stop, and now here comes Matt Stacey. Matt's at the end of his shift. Kind of lost his balance there, but boy, he's still staying with it. Nice effort there, Matt. He'll get off and get a change, and Hopkins maintains puck control in the end. There's Anderson. Anderson will kick it back to the point. Greeley looking for a lane, kicks it wide. Puck stays in. Gretsch pinched in there, keeps it in. Now Anderson with it. He got taken down. Drew Geiser out there. He'll pinch in. And the puck comes out to center ice. Ben Pullen knocks it in, and the Royals will chase. Gretsch with a solid hit there on a Providence Lion on Mogini, and that is offsides. Valentini, Rainier, and DiGiulio out there for Hopkins. O'Brien taking the draw for Providence. Ooh, chance there, but not able to connect with the Royals. Behind the net, there goes O'Brien. He's looking for a long pass. That's knocked down by DiGiulio. Ooh, pass just went behind him, and Providence will skate it out. On the far side, that was Voss. His shot is turned away. Shot there from the point is directed wide by Hayes. Players fighting for it in the corner there. Oh, DiGiulio trying to get Valentini. Just couldn't corral it, and will get the icing call. Dominic had a step on both of the Providence defenders, but that was a challenging pass to try and catch. Stacey out there for Hopkins. Hopkins kind of switching up some lines a little bit here tonight. Greeley now with it. He's looking for some help. He gets it to Zach Peterson. Zach flips it out. Tried to catch Landshut. And comes out to center, but Greeley knocks it in. With it behind the goal is Larkin. But unable to get it out. Hopkins keeping a little bit of pressure here on Providence. Skating it wide. Held in. And now they bring it out. Here comes Price. Price will flip it in and go chase. First guy to the puck is Stacey, but his pass is intercepted. And Hopkins now with it, kicked out there by Landshut. He's at the end of a shift, so he'll flip it in. Skating out is Larkin. Puck flipped at center, no icing. So Michael Gretsch will go back to get it. Michael looking for some help. Spins around, looks up the side. That puck caught somebody in the back, but it wound up on Michael's stick, and I think we're going to get an icing call. 10:56 remaining here in period one. Still scoreless. Really not a whole lot of chances for either team. Maybe Providence with 2 or 3 decent chances, but nothing really of a premium quality. Voss there with a quick shot, and Hayes gloves it. Or Cruz, rather. Excuse me, Cruz. Cruz to draw against Valentini. Won by Cruz, but no one there to skate it off, so here comes Rainier with it. Rainier and DiGiulio on the charge. Waiting for some help. There's Valentini supporting. And not able to sustain, and the puck kicks out. Peterson there with it. Charlie Peterson for Providence. A lot of Petersons in the game tonight. We'll try to keep them all straight. Here's DiGiulio with a little shake and bake at the line. He'll kick it down in. Rainier chases. Jacob gets the puck. Oh, flipped it out in front there. Dominic just couldn't quite get it. And Charlie Peterson for Providence will skate it out 3-on-2. Takes the shot, and Hayes turns it aside. Here comes DiGiulio. to Giulio and Valentini. Valentini with a little bit of a screen there. Tried to get a little tip there, but nothing happened. Puck's going to stay in. Zach Peterson will flip it toward the net. Still out there, Valentini. Oh, Stacey tried to kick one toward the net. Now it comes back on Matt's stick. They'll send it out in front. Oh, there was a decent chance, but the puck is tipped and goes over the net. As we mentioned, Providence played last night. They took on Blake and lost 8-1. Blake, a very, very talented team. One of the top teams in Class A. Hopkins' last game was Tuesday night. A nice win for the Royals, 6-3 over Minnehaha. Behind the goal is, well, no one controlling it now. Now Hopkins has, Landshut with a nifty little move, and it's knocked in there by Gretsch. Chasing will be Zach Peterson. Did they keep it in? Yes, they did. That was a delayed call there. Thought Finn Greeley might have got it, but the linesman was closer than I was, and he said offside. So we'll have a face-off. Both teams changing. Pulling out there to center, Anderson and Drew Geiser. Won by Providence. Doucette skates it in. Down there in the far side. Skating toward the front. Out in front. Big pile up. A lot of bodies. Puck comes loose and maintained by the Royals. Pullen will knock it out to the point. That shot stopped by Anderson. Got taken down there by the defenseman Reller for Providence. Anderson now trying to maintain, but not able to. And here comes Price for Providence. Strong hit there by David Peterson. Stood him right up at the line very nicely. Wayman flips it in, the defenseman for Providence, and Providence will get its change. They were trying to catch DeGiulio there in a long breakaway. That puck is knocked away by Rainier. Who's going to be the first one to it? Jacob does. Thought he had it. Flips to the far side. Wayman sends it out to center, and it's knocked back in by the Royals. Interception there by Greeley, and he'll take the chance to flip it in, and Hopkins will switch their defensive pairing. That comes out to Wright. He flips a shot on goal. And out to center ice. Chasing there is Smith for Providence, but turned away there by Lucas Wright. Here comes Valentini. He'll skate it in. Got ahead of steam. Stacey's going to beat everyone to the puck. He gets it there on that far side. Back to the point. Shot went off his stick of Wright. They were trying to get Mogini on a break, but he couldn't quite get to the puck. Mogini, though, still with it. Puck out in front. That shot goes high and over the net. 6:42 remain here in period one. We are scoreless. Pretty even game so far. Draw is won by Providence. They're on that far side. They flip it behind the goal, and with it is Drew Geiser. Drew looking for some help. Nelson now with it. Nifty little move there, and he gets it back over to Geiser. Geiser will lead the charge. Around that far side, puts a shot on net. That got through Koski, but went wide. Trying for a long pass there were the Lions, and trying to hit there was Mogini. But that was icing. Valentini draws it back, but slips past David Peterson. So Lucas Wright will go down and corral things. Oh, he kind of whiffed on the clearing pass there, so it's going to stay in the Royals' end. Wayman will send it toward the goal. That's turned away. Oh, shot out, but puck comes right out in front. The Providence player couldn't control it. That would have been a good chance. Renier gets hit hard into the board there by Price. Providence still with the puck. Now Hopkins emerges with it. Here comes Valentini. Might have a 2-on-1. Valentini, good shot. Just put it wide past the goaltender Koski. Now the puck out in front. Ooh, couldn't control it. And with it there is Price. Price will skate along the far side. Oh, nice turn away there by Finn Greeley. Price tried to deke around him, but Greeley wasn't going for it. Players for both teams scrapping on that far side. And Reller has it. He gets it back there to Jamison, whose shot goes over the net. Michael Gretsch now with it. Michael, ooh, pass right up the center of the goal, but he hits Stacey in stride. Here goes Matt. Matt looking for some help. He'll try to sneak around Wayman, the defenseman, and does. Puck at neutral. Stacey's going to flip it back in. Over there on that far side, players for both sides. There's Anderson, along with Geyser. Larkin there for Providence. Neither team really controlling. Now Larkin has it. He'll try to skate it out for Providence. Stops and goes the other way. Looking for someone to pass to. Got really to an open wing. Two players there for Providence, but turning it away there was David Peterson. Now Peterson intercepts a pass at center ice. He'll lug it in. Gets it to Valentini. Valentini back there to Nelson. Oh, good backhand chance there for Peterson from Nelson, but turned away by Koski. Valentini scrapping there, along with Larkin. Back to the point. Shot does get to the goal. Oh, Koski couldn't glove it. A couple Hopkins players there, but no one could get a stick on it. Providence will send it in. Hayes will stop it. Peterson's still out there. Long shift for David. He gets it to Valentini. Dominic scoots in his own end and gets ahead of steam, and here he goes. Valentini with the Julio and Renier. Loses the puck, and skating out there is Peterson for Providence. Doesn't get it all the way in. Greeley with it. Looking for, oh boy, they had Landshut there at the far blue line. A couple long passes. Actually, both teams trying a lot of long passes tonight, and no one's been able to connect. Skating it in is Price. Price flips it toward the center, but nobody there, and Hopkins comes back. Here comes Zach Peterson. Zach looking for some help. Sends it toward the center of the net, and Koski covers it up. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in period one. Stacey out there against Cruz for Providence. Won by Providence, but Matt steals the puck. Gretsch tries to keep it in, but Cruz with it. He skates it out. Flipped in there by Smith. Royals try to get it out, unable to. Now with it is Landshut. Landshut to Stacey, over to Zach Peterson. Zach will look for some help, flips it in, gets stapled into the boards hard, but gets it to Stacey, who's got it behind the net. Matt loses it. Skating it out is Smith, sophomore forward for Providence. Nobody there for his squad, and flipping it to an open net, or open wing rather, but right on goal, so no icing. Final minute of the first period here. We are scoreless at the PAV, Hopkins and Providence. Cross-ice pass, good cross-ice pass. Here comes Renier. Renier will skate towards the center. Shot goes high. I think it was tipped there by the defenseman. DeJulio scrapping for it. Puck comes out in front of the net. Ooh, right out here to Peterson. He'll take a wrist shot and covered there by Koski. .9 seconds remain here in period one. Stacey out there to draw against Cruz. Won by Providence. Trying to skate out on a long break, and we'll get an icing call. Boy, we've had, goodness, at least a half a dozen of the long passes trying to get breakaways, and I don't believe there's been one connected as of yet. Stacey with it behind the net. 20 seconds here in the period. Back to Peterson. Oh, a tip and a goal! Zach Peterson from David Peterson. Oh my goodness, was that nice. Time of that goal will be 15.9 seconds. That was a pretty tip play. That's going to be Zach Peterson from David Peterson and Matt Stacey.
Number 16, Zach Peterson. Assist from number 14, David Peterson.
So, right there at the end of the period, a big momentum booster for Hopkins. They'll go into the locker room leading 1-0. We'll take a timeout and return here at the end for the second period. Hopkins Royals back on the ice. Here comes Providence to start the second period. Very good end to that period for Hopkins. Very, very good, as Zach Peterson got his 6th goal of the season with just 15.9 seconds remaining. David Peterson took a shot from the point, but before that, Matt Stacey, great play, wins a puck battle, gets it into the corner, flips it back to David, who puts a nice shot on the ice, tipped by Zach, and that gives the Royals a 1-0 advantage. Shots on goal for the period, very even. Well, excuse me, saves rather. We do saves. 9 for Zach Hayes and 8 for Josh Koski. So I guess you could say shots were even, 9 apiece. Cruz and Valentini to square off. Won by Valentini, and skating it in will be Nelson. And that shot goes off the net into the crowd. A lot of common opponents for these teams. So you're kind of looking through past records and past performances. We'll go through that here in just a minute. Won by Providence. They're not able to clear the zone. A couple people flipping at the puck, but it winds up behind the net. DeGiulio there fighting for Hopkins. 2 Lions back there. Let's see how Lewis does here. Well, Providence with the puck. Skating it out is Wayman. Coming around is Jamison. Good solid hit there by David Peterson. And coming out, we got a 2-on-1 here with Valentini and DeGiulio. Here's Lewis, takes a shot. Oh, good stop there by Koski. Defenseman had taken the pass away, and that was definitely Lewis's best play there. Coming the other way, saved there by Hayes on the shot by Peterson. So both teams have played Bloomington Kennedy. Both teams have played Minnehaha Academy. So that makes this kind of interesting. Both teams, Hopkins beating Kennedy, Providence losing to Kennedy. And then the Minnehaha games were split by Providence. Hopkins, of course, won the other night. Down in the far end, flipping it out there is Stacey, and he'll try to skate past, does get past. Mogini there for Providence, looking out front. Oh boy, good chance there. Peterson just couldn't get the stick on the puck. That line got the goal at the end of the period. Another long pass by Providence, but turned away there nicely by the defenseman. That was Lucas Wright. Dancing it with there is Wayman. Knocking it in there is Mogini. And Providence will get a partial change. Ooh, there's a long pass. They got Landshut. Skates it over there to Stacey. Back to Landshut. Oh, good shot there by Troy. And a nice save by Koski. One to nothing our score. Hopkins on top. Oh boy, a big hit by Michael Gretsch. Stapled that Providence player into the board, Gomke. Puck into the the Providence end rather. Wayman will skate in from the defensive side. There's a shot that goes wide. Providence does keep it in. Doucette with it, but he loses it. And with it there is Anderson. Hopkins on a switch, so they'll just skate it in. And there's David Peterson with it for Hopkins. Ooh, might have been too many men there. That was close. Puck gets flipped in there by Peterson, David Peterson. Nobody really there to keep it in there for Hopkins. DeGiulio will flip it in, and now Valentini chases. Peterson keeps it in. Oh, that kind of flipped there. Dominic tried to get a backhand, and he got the stick knocked out of his hand. Oh, the side right there by the goal was Renier, and Koski held the post and made the save. 13:20 is our time here. 1-0 Hopkins. Zach Peterson with a goal right at the end of the first period is our lone marker for the night. Oh, there's Stacey. Oh, he couldn't control the puck. Boy, puck just kind of bounced around. He wound up with it. But unfortunately couldn't get stick on puck there to get a shot. There's Landshut. He'll try to skate it out. Gets it over to Stacey. Off Peterson's back, and I think we're going to get a penalty here on Providence. Oh, no, just an offsides. I'm sorry. Peterson went down there. Thought it might be a trip, but just a delayed offside. There's a shot. Good wrist shot there by Peterson. Turned away by Hayes. Cruz now with it. Oh, Lyon in front. Couple of them in front. Hayes is on his back. Puck's now behind the net. Lucas Wright will look to take it out. But Providence is able to keep it in. They get it back to the point. And that's covered up by Zach Hayes as Hopkins needed a stoppage in play there to kind of collect themselves and change lines. O'Brien out there for Providence and Valentini for Hopkins. Dominic wins the draw. Flips it ahead to Renier. Renier is going to pursue. And DeGiulio winds up flipping it in. Renier with it. He's got a lot of room to skate. Flips one on net. And saved there by Koski. Providence changing lines. Hopkins leaving their group out there. And the draw won by Hopkins. Oh, right on front. Oh, Renier just could not control that puck. Good chance there by Jacob. DeGiulio just sort of flipped it toward the net, and unfortunately Jacob Renier just couldn't corral it. And we've got a stoppage there. Valentini wins the draw. Oh, out in front. Renier got taken down there by the Providence player. Good chance. Here comes Jacob again. He'll shoot. Oh, just wide. Good shot. He was going for that corner, and he just missed it. Providence will skate it out. But flipping it back is Stacey. Hopkins touches up, and here comes Valentini. Long shift for Dominic. Scrapping for the puck back there is Stacey. Valentini joins. Oh, there comes a high hit. They're letting him play out there. Hopkins, though, still with the puck. Stacey. Oh, geez, Valentini. Everybody forgot about him over there. Dominic flips it out in front. There's one for Peterson. Oh, goodness gracious. Good pressure there by the Royals. Couple of good chances. The last one there by Zach Peterson. 10:47 remaining. 1-0 in favor of Hopkins. Draw controlled by Providence, but they can't get it out of the zone. Larkin tries to flip it by. Unsuccessful there. Still keeping it in there. On the far side is Stacey and Peterson. Providence really having a struggle here getting it out of the zone, but here they'll skate it out. Reller skates it out, but he can't get it all the way in as they're still at center. Now they'll flip it in. Larkin does so. Good solid hit there by David Peterson trying to clear the zone. Both teams fighting for it. The puck does leave the Hopkins zone. Skating it in there. Oh, that was a high hit there on Anderson. Delayed call. And I guess we're just getting an offsides. They are not happy. The Hopkins coaches are not happy with that. There was not a penalty called on that. That was definitely a high elbow. Just an offsides call. Valentini against Cruz. DeGiulio will flip it in. Still out at neutral. Ooh, Cruz was trying to get his line mate skating in there, but the puck got knocked down. Back in the Hopkins end. Greeley, tried to catch Valentini on a long pass. Dominic's going to be the first one there, but they'll call the offsides, or icing. .905 is the time here in period number 2. Face off next to junior goaltender Zach Hayes. Hopkins wins it. Here comes Zach Peterson. He's going to try to split the defenseman, and he's successful. Gets a shot on net. There's going to be a penalty there, as Peterson got tugged on his elbow there as he went to get the shot. So Providence is going to get 2 minutes, I believe, for hooking on that one. You can kind of see a couple of penalties coming here. They're played definitely from a physical nature, picked up. And as Peterson skated in, that was a necessary penalty there by Providence, as Charlie Peterson's going to get a hook, 2 minutes for hooking. So the Hopkins power play will get going there with Valentini, Stacey, and Rainier. Greeley and DeGiulio are on the point. Errant pass there. And Providence will send it right back in. Royal skated out. There's Jacob Rainier, senior. Number 4 for Hopkins. He'll stop, collect, gets set up. DeGiulio skates it in. Oh, that caught a pipe. I think the goaltender Koski was screened on that. Back to Greeley. Over to Valentini on this near side. Dominic looking for some help. There's a shot. That's tipped wide. Stacey will scrap for it. Now he has it behind the net. Over to Rainier. Back to DeGiulio. Wrist shot from the point. Turned away by Koski. Tough pass there. And emerging with it is Providence as they'll flip it in there. Thomas Voss for the Lions. Providence, no, they're not going to switch. They're going to keep their 2 primaries out there for penalty killing. And Valentini emerges with the puck. Dominic will skate around the far side, looking for help in front. Comes out to the point. Shot, tipped a few times by Peterson. Koski, though, got his pad on it. 25 seconds remaining here in this power play. First power play of the night. Royals lead 1-0 on a last-minute goal in the first period. Finn Greeley looking for some help. Skating it up there is Landshut. Here's Zach Peterson with it. Everybody on side. Zach looking for some help. Flips it on net. Stopped there by Koski. With it back there is Anderson. And Providence will flip it the other end. We're not going to get an icing call as Peterson and Smith kind of go in there together. And we are going to get a penalty. I believe that's going to be on David Peterson. I think I saw interference. 6:27 the time on that, so Providence will have their first power play of the night. O'Brien, Mogini, and Voss out there for Providence. One by the Royals, and they'll flip it to the other end. Peterson will skate it up for the Lions. He flips it in, and they'll go chase. Stopped there behind the net by Hayes. Puck comes out in front, but it comes right to Dominic Valentini, and he says, "Thank you very much. I know what to do with it." And he flips it to the other end. Peterson over to Wayman, one of the captains for Providence. Pass to no one, and let's see what Hayes does with it. Oh, he tried to flip it out, flipped it right into his own defenseman. And they'll hold it in there, does Providence. Over there is Voss. Voss back to O'Brien. He'll skate it around in front. Oh, that hit a couple skates. Coming in there was Voss again to try and get a shot, but a good save by Hayes. And he gets another one there on that shot from Peterson as they'll clear the zone. Oh, puck knocked down there by Stacey on the pass from Wayman. Oh, Matt dives in, nearly took the goalie out. Actually, kind of did take the goalie out. Good hustle there by Matt to kill that penalty. Back here in the neutral. Reller for Providence. He skates it all the way in from his defensive position. Behind the net, kind of emerged free there. Back to Larkin. Larkin over to Cruz. Full strength for the Royals. Puck out in front. Oh, clearing pass there, but it doesn't get out. Blocked there by Landshut. And Stacey will help clear for Hopkins. He and Landshut come out. They'll flip it in, and Hopkins will get a change. Puck intercepted. There comes Michael Gretsch. He'll take a shot. Oh, good hard shot there by Michael. Turned away there by Koski. Players for both teams down there at the other end. Emerges, and Will Nelson will flip it. Oh, good tip there by Geyser. And that one goes wide. Hopkins keeps it in. Larkin will try to get it out, but David Peterson there. Oh, the puck hopped his stick, but David held tight. That could have been a 2-on-1 there for Providence. He was able to turn it back in. That will be an icing call. 3:22 is our time remaining. Still 1-0 our score. Zach Peterson from David Peterson and Matt Stacey, our only goal at 15.9 seconds of the first period. And we are nearing the end of the second period. Royals with the puck. To Julio. Unable to keep it in the zone as it. David Peterson will now fetch. Providence now flips it deep. Peterson to an open end. Ooh, tried to get it out front there was Voss, but nobody there, and it was blocked. Bernier leading the charge for Hopkins, and he was in offsides. Jacob asking in a very polite way, I don't believe I was offsides. Unfortunately, he's not going to win the argument. Stacey out there against Doucette for Providence. Won by Matthew. Flipping it in there is Greeley. Peterson's the first one to get it for Hopkins. Gets it to Stacey. Oh, good little work there. A little two-man game, a little give and go, a little basketball play. Providence now with it. But they just are, they have struggled to get the puck out of their own end here this period. Case in point right there is that pass hit the linesman. Skating it up is Peterson. Charlie Peterson. He scoots past, tries to get some help. Players from both teams behind the net. Oh, that one popped out in front. Good shot. Oh, right at the edge of the goal there. Good chance for Gomke, but Hayes was up to the task. Stacey will clear the puck. Hopkins will get a partial change. Providence skating it in. Ooh, good tie up there by Geyser. Player went down there for Hopkins. Looked like he might have been tripped, but no call. Behind the net is Doucette. Doucette sends a shot, and there's a goal. I think that puck was tipped. Either Reller or Doucette is going to get an assist. The player down in front was Doucette, was Doucette. I believe Reller was the one who took the original shot. We'll get the call off the PA here.
Scoring for the Lions at 1:15 in the second period. Number 20, Jack Reller. Assist defender number 9, Thomas Fox.
Thomas Reller gets the goal, or Jack Reller rather gets the goal. Thomas Voss gets the assist. As we are under a minute here in the second period. Puck on the far side. Rainier gives chase for Hopkins. But emerging with it is Cruz. Michael Gretschel flipping it forward. Ooh, backhand pass there by DiGiulio. Now, skating in is Rainier from Valentini. Shot the goal! Jacob Rainier from Dominic Valentini. Just as quick as Providence got a goal, Hopkins got a goal. Time 25.4 seconds here in period 2. Jacob Rainier. Rainier from Valentini and DiGiulio. So just as quick as Providence gets a little momentum ending the period, back come the Royals. Big goal there for Hopkins as we are at 10 seconds in period 2. Referee waves off icing, and we will end period 2 with the Royals up 2-1 over Providence. We will come back to bring you the third period in about 15 minutes. Back here for period number 3 at the Pavilion. Hopkins now, both teams coming back out onto the ice. So one of the fun things about doing these games is allowing grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles and all kinds of family from all over the country who obviously can't see their grandkids playing hockey. Special hello tonight to Zach Hayes' grandma, Ann Hayes, watching down there in Virginia. Your son and your grandson say hello, Mrs. Hayes. So I hope you're having a good night and hope you're enjoying your son, who's right now backstopping a 2-1 lead for Hopkins. 2 late period goals there. Reller for Providence got one with 1:15 to go. And then Rainier gets one for Hopkins with just 25.4 seconds remaining. And that gives us our 2-1 score for the Royals here as we enter period number 3. Just 1 penalty apiece for both squads. No power plays. We're clean entering period 3. Draws one by Providence, but they cannot get it in. Ooh, losing the puck there. Puck at that far end. Louis DiGiulio will flip it out. He gets it to Valentini, who will head the rush, or lead the rush. Voss tries to clear, or cruise rather, for Providence, and David Peterson there knocks it down. Here comes Valentini. He'll scoot. Back to DiGiulio. Shot on net. Turned away there by Koski. Ooh, chance there at the open end, but nobody quite could get it for Hopkins, but DiGiulio will skate it back in. And that does clear the zone. Lucas Wright over to Landshut, and he'll flip it in. Both teams will change. So we're just underway here in period number 3. Long pass. Boy, Providence has tried that a lot tonight, and they have not been able to hit one yet. So it'll be an icing. Saves that period. Josh Koski had 12 saves, so he's got a total of 20 for the game. Zach Hayes had 9 saves, so he's got a total of 18. So pretty even game, pretty even score. Flipping it out there is Doucette, leading the way. He gets turned away there by Lucas Wright. Nice hit there by Lucas to finish the play. Puck still in the Hopkins end. Behind the goal. Oh, pops right out in front. Oh, wow, good stretch save there by Zach Hayes on that shot that redirected by Reller. Wow. Good thing Zach's about 6'3", because he needed those long legs to knock that one down. Zach Peterson out there to draw against Mongini. Far side. Nobody really controlling it. Now Hopkins will skate it out. Poland tries to skate it out. Geyser now fighting, but the puck's still in the Hopkins end. Strong forecheck here by Providence. Peterson tried to flip it past, but the defenseman there, Reller, held it in. Reller's got the only goal tonight for Providence. Here comes Peterson. He leads it out to Zach Peterson. Zach on his backhand, stops, shoots. Puck is tipped. A couple players fighting for it. DiGiulio for Hopkins. And the puck pops out. Royals check up. Here comes Valentini. Ooh, good pass there for Rainier, but it hopped his stick. And no icing is the call. Hopkins coaches are not exactly pleased with that call either. There's Greeley with it. Finn Greeley skates it out. Oh, long pass. Here comes DeGiulio. He's got a 2-on-1. Pass. Oh, Valentini to DeGiulio. He scores! Louis DeGiulio from Dominic Valentini. And we are at 3-1. So there is one of those long passes that worked. This one for Hopkins. DeGiulio from Valentini and Lucas Wright, who is the one who initiated that pass, puts us at 3-1 as Hayes covers up on that shot from Cruz. DeGiulio and Valentini really stretched out that defenseman. That was a long angled pass, and Lewis hit the spot there to get that goal. Draw one by Providence. They'll flip one toward the cage. Blocked there by Hayes. That one by Peterson. David Peterson staples his man to the boards. David Peterson's had a good game tonight. It's senior night tonight, which we should, we'll call out those seniors here in a few minutes as they were honored before the game along with their families. Well, no time like the present. So earlier tonight, Jacob Rainier, David Peterson, and Tyler Anderson were honored along with their families, the three seniors for Hopkins here on senior night. So that's always a nice ceremony, good tradition here with Hopkins Sports. Blocked there by Rainier. Oh, DeGiulio tried to get Rainier on a break, but he still has the puck. Maintains control, tried to get DeGiulio there on a flip in front, but just missed. And that puck went into the Providence bench. Seems to be a discussion as to where the face-off should be. Yeah, I think that's right. It did originate back there. So Stacey out there. Michael Gretsch skating a forward line, or forward spot here. Stacey wins the draw. Looking for somebody in front. Now Gretsch will go back. But with it is Providence. Skating out there is Mogini, one of their leading scorers with 24 points on the year. He's turned away. Stacey flips it. Good, solid hit there by Michael Gretsch. Over there to David Peterson. Ooh, that's going to go the end of the ice. That'll be an icing call. 12:21 our time here remaining in this one. 3-1 the Royals. Zach Peterson his 6th. Jacob Rainier his 17th. Louis DeGiulio his 6th are your Hopkins goal scorers. Finn Greeley back there trying to skate it out. He takes a hit. And are we going to get a penalty? Yes, we are. We are getting a penalty on Hopkins. And we'll see what a slash to Finn Greeley. 12:07 remains. 2 minutes for Finn Greeley for a slash. So Providence with an opportunity here to cut the deficit in half. They win the draw. Voss with it. Looking for someone to pass to. Oh, good cross-ice pass. What a save by Hayes. Wow. Hayes kept his glove on the ice, and O'Brien there on the far side could not flip it over him. Stacey wins the draw. They try to flip it out. Now controlling it there is Gretsch. And Michael just says, I'll skate it out. Ooh, doesn't get it all the way in, but Providence unable to contain the puck, so Hopkins does get a bit of a change. Skating it up is Peterson. He'll lead the charge here for the Lions of Providence. Gretsch takes him out. Oh, nice play there. Good team play. Stacey flips it out. Hopkins better get a switch here. Here they go. So they get their troops changed. Good check there by Wright to staple out O'Brien. Ooh, Wright takes a big hit, but he gets his money's worth, knocking two Providence players down. And the Royals will send the puck the length of the ice. Nice work, gentlemen. Lucas Wright and Michael Gretsch throwing a few bodies around to make things happen and kill this penalty. That pass is going to go to no one. Hayes will flip it up to DiGiulio. With it now is Valentini. 2-on-4. Dominic's going to try and skate through a couple guys. He got to the net. Pass out in front. Oh, good chance there for Hopkins to Julio. But a good save there by Koski. They were 2-on-4. Big disadvantage, and they still are keeping the puck in. Great penalty kill by those two. Cruz flips it up, but that's going to be an icing call. Wow, you don't see that oftentimes on a power play with just 7 seconds remaining. Good penalty kill there by Hopkins. Three to 1 our score. Stacey on the draw and controlled by Providence. Smith skates it out. Ooh, that might have been an offsides. No call. Puck still stays in. There's a shot blocked there by Landshut. Hopkins full strength. But Providence with the puck. Here comes Stacey. He'll lead out the charge. Stacey and Landshut. Matt's able to get it partially in. And Providence will skate it out. Not able to get it all the way in the zone. That's a delayed offside. Bernier back for it. Now to Valentini. Here come Valentini into Julio. Dominic backhand forward into the goal! Wow! Man, was that nice. Dominic Valentini with that goal. 9:16 of period 3. And that puts Hopkins up 4-1. Valentini with his 9th from Will Nelson makes it 4-1 as the Royals skate in. Zach Peterson with it. Back to Will Nelson, who just got an assist. Stacey out there for the draw. Providence wins it. Wayman will flip it around. With it is Matt, though. Matt will skate around that far side, takes a shot. Turned away there by Koski. There's Landshut. He tries to skate by a guy, loses the puck a little bit there. Oh, wow, big hit there. Actually, I think Wayman got the worst of it there from Landshut. Puck still in the Providence end as they'll skate it out, but Turning it back in is Troy Landshut. Good shift there by Troy. Doucette will skate it out. He dances, but he can't get it deep, and Louis DiGiulio intercepts. Louis DiGiulio skating in. Tried to get it to Rainier, but the puck a little too far ahead. Now Providence will skate it out. Whoa, solid hit there by David Peterson on Andrew Price. Definitely a few little added muscle being thrown around by both teams here in the third period. There's Reller. Reller will shoot. That's turned away by Hayes. David Peterson now will chase. O'Brien flipping it over there to Moncini. There's a flapper that came in there, turned away by Hayes. Hopkins could use a little break here, clear the zone. And Valentini gets it. He clears it out. End of the shift. Guys are tired. Here comes Dominic. He'll shoot. And that one goes wide. Can't hold the zone. They'll flip it back. And Hopkins will get a change. Here comes Drew Larkin. But he's turned away there by the Hopkins Royals, by the defense. Finn Greeley with it. Finn will skate it in. Dodges one check. Takes a shot. Oh, good save there by Koski. That might have been labeled for that far corner. 6:41 remain here in the game in period 3. 4-1 Hopkins. Hopkins wins the draw. Shot goes wide, but they'll keep it in there. Does Will Nelson. I'd like to amend that. The puck is not kept in as Providence skates it out. Now they skate it out. Here comes Stacey. Possible 2-on-1. Stacey to the center of the goal. Good shot. Oh! Great save there by Koski. Matt ducked to the middle, got a good shot, but a really nice save there by Joshua Koski. Michael Gretsch with it. He flips it back to Nelson. Up there to Stacey. Stacey takes a check there from Wayman. And Providence will pursue. Greeley looking for some help. Gets it to Rainier. Now to DiGiulio. Oh, they're trying to get a switch. Late switch here. Hopkins with a possible break. We're going to get a penalty here on Providence. As Louis DiGiulio went in, he was definitely slashed. And Hopkins will go back on the power play. Alex Doucette gets the slash at 5:54. Providence clears. DiGiulio up to Rainier. Here's to Stacey. He'll take a shot. Turned away right to Valentini. And his shot went high and wide. Reller skates it out. He's got a 2-on-1. Oh, nice play there by Finn Greeley to knock down that pass that was intended for Voss. Hopkins with that forward right at the blue line there. Now they come in 2-on-2. Valentini will shoot. That one's knocked down by the defenseman, but it goes to Jacob Rainier. And they are unable to hold the zone. Both teams will switch. 1 minute left in the power play. 4:50 remains in the game. David Peterson gives chase for Hopkins. Good check there by Price for Providence. But emerging is Troy Landshut. He'll lead the charge. Along with Peterson and Anderson. Throws the brakes on. There for Anderson. Now to Zach Peterson. Zach skates it out. And that shot is tipped high and over the goal. Valentini out for the draw against Jamison. Right. Dominic won the draw, took a shot, and a good stop there by Koski. Back to Nelson. That one's tipped and turned away by Koski. Good pressure here by Hopkins. Rainier and DeGiulio. Over to Rainier. Ooh, good lift of the stick there by Providence. And they'll skate it out. Jamison leads the charge there for Providence. Here comes DeGiulio. 3-on-2 for Hopkins. Lewis will take the shot, and Koski gloves for the save. The Royals will be in action again tomorrow. They head north up 94 to St. Michael, Albertville. Next home game for Hopkins will be Wednesday night as they host Anoka. Geyser on that far side. Puck pops out to Pullen, who shoots, and that is gloved and held on to by Koski. .333 remaining. Landshut. Good chance here for Stacey, but it rolled off his stick. There's Peterson with a shot. That one's turned away. Will Nelson giving chase. And Matt Stacey with it. Now over to Landshut. Landshut will lead the charge. His shot. Blocker save there by Koski. Still in the end there for Providence. And they'll flip it in. Gretsch has it in his skates. Big hit there by, the puck flops right in front of the, good save there by Hayes. Puck was lying there, but no one could get it for Providence. We're going to get a penalty on, who are we getting a penalty on here? I have a feeling Michael Gretsch is getting it for Hopkins. I think we might have coincidentals. Yes, we do. We're getting 2 for Hopkins. I think we have coincidentals. Well, we'll get the call here. It's a little behind the action there, behind with Voss and Gretsch. And I wonder if Michael might have gotten the extra one here. Hopkins getting the last change, so they're going to...
Minor penalties have been assessed to Hopkins. Number 17, Michael Gretsch, 2 minutes for slashing, and Finn Greeley, 2 minutes for roughing. Minor penalties have been assessed to number 9, Thomas Fox, 2 minutes for roughing.
So Greeley and Gretsch both get 2-minute minors. Voss a 2-minute minor, so it's 5 on 4. Okay. I thought we might be 4 on 3, but that's not the case. 5 on 4. Drive there by Peterson and save by Hayes. 2:09 remaining in this one. Royals with a 4-1 lead. Draw is won by Providence. Price sends it out in front. Nobody there. Royals will flip it, but not out. And Jacob Bernier says, enough of this, and I'll send it the length of the ice. Wayman back there will quarterback things for Providence. Gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien turned away by DeGiulio. Nice steal there by Lewis. Boy, everything opened up there, and Lewis said, thank you, I'll take a shot. But a save there by Koski. Just under a minute, 57 seconds remaining in the power play for Providence. But a face-off a long way away from the Hopkins goal. Smith skates it out. He'll flip it in. Stacey back there. He's just content to hold on to the puck and kill the penalty. And now Providence is pulling their goalie. So it's an empty net with minute 8 remaining here for Providence. 6-on-4. The Lions will flip it in. Zach Peterson's going to be the first one to get it. He flips it out, but does not clear the zone. Holding it there is Reller. Now the puck scoots away, and here's Matt Stacey. Angle isn't going to work out, but he cuts into the center, and he scores! Matt Stacey! He'll come over and celebrate with his classmates. And that should put a cap on this one for Hopkins. Matt Stacey gets that one unassisted at 38.4 seconds. Technically, that is a shorthanded goal as there's still 3 seconds left in Gretsch's minor. 5-1 our score. Koski back in the net for Providence. Whoa, that shot snuck through there from Peterson, but went wide. Big crowd in front of that goal. Hayes makes a dive, and it wound up under somebody. And now the boys are getting a little agitated. Everybody seems to be calming down. Cooler heads prevailing. 10 seconds remain in this one. And Providence, face off here in the neutral. Valentini wins it, flips it to the other end, and the Royals will be content to run this one out and enjoy a 5-1 win here on home ice against Providence.